It's interesting to me in what you spoke about with the trust started from a single school with a strong ethos, identity, values set, and then a number of other schools have joined. And including in that process, you changed the name from that to limit that affiliation with a single school. Was that a difficult journey for the original school to change how they see themselves within the trust?
I don't think so, because of the way that was managed. I think everybody understood that actually this is for the greater good, and actually the name Northwood Park doesn't represent our values, whereas the name SHINE Academies represents that ethos and those values that we portray to all of our staff and stakeholders. We had a governance review in 2020, and we were told that it was undeniable that our values are everywhere, because all of our schools really buy into that. And I think even the staff and the pupils and the stakeholders, the originals at Northwood Park, could really see that this is something to buy into. So all of our schools retain their own identity. We don't change uniforms. We don't add logos onto uniforms that include the MAT logo. I think our logo is incredibly strong and our brand is incredibly strong as SHINE Academies, and that is seen in our schools. But it doesn't change the identity of that individual school. While we standardise, we don't. We only standardise with the context of the school. So the demographic and the context is always taken into account in that standardisation. So policies allow for flex in terms of what that school requires, rather than having something that is uniform across everywhere. So that flex is incredibly important to us, as is the ability for our head teachers to say that doesn't work for me, but this can work. So while we have procedures that we can roll out and we can put anywhere into a school that needs improving, we also have the ability to recognise where something won't work as well. And I think that's really important to us, that we have that standardisation, we have our processes, we have our staff, we have an incredibly talented team that can be rolled out, but we recognise where things won't work and that actually we can tweak those.
Thank you so much, Gemma. Really exciting journey so far, and I'm sure the journey to come as well.